Have you ever wondered what the inside of a camper looks like when it's out in the wild? I'm Angee at Happy Acres Campground in Angola, Indiana, and today I'm going to show you on our episode of Campground Cribs. Hello!
Hey!
Can we come in?
Come on in!
Hi, I am here with Jerry and Theresa. They're camping at Happy Acres this week, and they are brand ambassadors for Keystone RVs. And they're going to show us around and tell us what it's like to live on the road in an RV. Yay!
Heck
Hello.
yeah.
Hello.
Hey!
So tell us what are we going to walk through today?
So this is the Keystone Montana 3761 FL. So that's the front living.
Okay.
It's the only front living in the Montana line.
Okay.
And actually it's not. They have the brand new
front office.
3790
FO.
with
Okay.
is the FO. The living room's up front, but the office is actually in front of it. So they don't consider it a front living, but
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, so when you first come in, obviously you walk into this amazing kitchen.
yeah, you come on in. We have 5 slide outs, which makes it a very roomy space. So the kitchen is what you see right when you come in, and it's got a 19 nice 18 cubic inch fridge. We opted not to go with the residential fridge, so we have the gas and electric.
Oh, so this is an actual. So because I assumed it was residential, but it's
No, we
but
wanted
it's
to go
big.
with the gas electric, which makes it so much easier when you're off grid. Because all Keystones come with at least 200 watts of solar on the roof. We have 400, and so couple the 400 watts with our lithium batteries, running that on propane, you're good for a couple days.
So how often do you do that?
We don't. Well, only when we're doing like harvest host stuff.
Okay, so not really.
But we don't go find, BLM land out in the middle of
Okay.
nowhere.
All right, that's fair enough.
We're glampers.
You're glampers.
We are
Got it.
glampers.
Yeah, I always joke that this is more like apartmenting.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not really camping.
True.
Yeah, and living in this full time, we like the space that it offers us. But we also go out. We're on the road, and we go out at least once a month when we're at our home base. So it is nice to have the fridge that goes both ways.
Absolutely. So you've got this little coffee bar,
Yes.
Coffee
bourbon
bar.
bar. I like it.
Yep.
Nice. Do you find that this is enough counter space for you guys?
Yeah, because this also.
Yeah, we've got covers for that,
Oh, nice.
and then we've got a little extender
Oh, fancy.
there that extends that
If
out.
we need extra,
Okay.
we can
All
put
right.
this in. Like if we have a lot of stuff to cut,
Okay.
and then
do you have a pantry?
no.
We do not. Well, we do.
Oh,
This
this.
is the pantry.
Yes.
Okay. Can I open it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Don't mind
Nice.
the mess.
Oh, look how deep they are. They're very deep.
They're very pull. You got to pull.
Wow. That fits a lot of stuff.
And then down there's mostly
More
for
stuff.
the dogs.
Oh, dog treats. Yeah,
Yes.
that's important.
And then
Yep.
so
And
this is
Yeah. So this is a half bath.
Half bath. Nice. Okay. Very nice.
so a lot more
That's
storage.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so your main bathroom is at the very back then.
Right.
Okay. that
So
works.
it's nice when we have guests
Yes.
over,
Yeah.
and our friends come over and they can use that one.
Yes.
So-
And this is a good idea right here. to
Yeah.
have
Those are
it
just
here.
held up with those command.
Yeah, since you don't have like a closet. That's
Right.
where
Yeah.
you put it.
They're the broom holders,
Mhm.
and we just put them sideways, and
Yeah.
that little ladder hooks right in.
Or you
And I wasn't absolutely sold on the half bath because this is a 2022. They stopped doing the butler pantry in 2022, and then they brought it back for 2023. And I thought, well, we could always use pantry space. But then when we went with the half bath, we found more value in this than.
Yeah.
Because like the first part of this big trip that we're on, Teresa's mom was with us for the first 5 days, and so she kind of lived up there,
Yeah,
and it gave her own bathroom.
Right. You
Yeah.
don't want her trekking through your bedroom when.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
mind, but it's just easier because she can't really do stairs too well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Well, it kind of looks like you have a lot of cabinet space actually. So
We have more cabinet space than,
We do.
and I have a philosophy. It's from my old backpacking days. The bigger the backpack, the more crap you put in it.
That's right.
And so, because we have to watch our weight, in more ways than one.
You got to put the camper.
Yeah, you become very conscious of how many pots and pans do you need, and what we've learned over the last year of owning this, and this is our second rig, and we've been full-time since September, that there's a big difference between want and need. We want a lot,
Yes.
but we don't need a lot.
Right.
And so we're really conscious of how many skillets do you need, how many frying pans.
I noticed that you made some excellent purchases in the store,
And you know what?
They fit into the weight.
They do.
And you know,
Those
that
fit.
was just, that's just where we wear the hats that we've worn.
I love it.
Most recently. So
Yeah, so and then you're balancing that fine line between a camper and your house, right? And we want the camper feel, but we still want the kind of the residential feel,
Right.
and so that's why the Montana offered the best of both worlds there.
So here's a question for you guys. Kevin and I are Class B Winnebago Rebel.
Sweet.
Sure.
Revelers? Is that a thing? I don't
Yeah,
know.
sure.
So every time we go somewhere, we pack it all up, and then when we get back, we take it all out. So when you guys get to your home base, is there a significant amount of stuff you just leave in here?
No, it all stays.
It all stays. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's.
And, no, I should specify. You don't have a house.
Well,
We do.
Oh,
and
you
we
do.
park next to it, but
Okay.
our daughter and her husband live in the house. But we still have some stuff in the house.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, so I assumed that you guys went and like parked for and went to to a
No.
house home. No. Okay,
No.
got it.
No, we have a home base that 2 years ago, maybe 3 now. No, it's about 2 years ago. I installed 50 amp. We've got water and sewer, with the idea that we wanted a place that we can always maintain our trailer. And we had a Keystone Passport before this, and it's just always worked out. And then the long story short is our daughter and her husband moved into the house, and we moved out, and with the idea that we want to be gone more than we're there, but we have grandkids that are tethers,
Yeah.
and we can't get too far away from them.
Right.
So
Right. Well, I mean that makes you guys good brand ambassadors then for
Yeah.
Keystone. Well, let's check out the living room.
sure.
Oh,
on.
sorry.
No,
I cut
come
you
on.
Nope.
This is what I wanted.
Ah, Theresa says this is what she wanted. She wanted the hidden TV.
The 55-inch,
So very nice.
and because again full time, and we're not always sitting outside around a campfire. We upgraded because Keystone gave us 2 TVs with the rig, but we upgraded to Roku, smart TVs, and then we have our mobile internet that goes with us everywhere. Works great.
Yeah, more storage, more storage.
Yeah,
Lots
this
of storage.
This is Jerry's liquor cabinet.
Oh, well, let's see what you
Well,
have down here, Jerry. Let's
yeah,
see
let
if
me
it
turn the light on.
behaves.
What do you want?
Oh, look at all this deliciousness.
It's mostly bourbons, but
That's what I like.
there's rums in
Look at
there.
that. Right?
Yeah, there's
So, Canadian Club. I have a story for you. That was the very first whiskey I ever drank, and I was at a restaurant once, and they brought me the wrong drink, and I started drinking, and I was like, "This isn't my drink, but it's good." And that's how I started loving whiskey, because the restaurant brought me the wrong drink.
Oh, nice.
Well, and I don't know if you know, but if you do a blind taste test, especially after you've had maybe a drink, you take Canadian Club and Crown Royal,
I know.
and I have a big bottle of Crown Royal in there that I was given as a gift right before we hit the road. And my dad got us that Canadian Club, and he's like, you could buy this Canadian Club at half the price. And after the second drink, nobody knows anyway.
It is. I mean, they're both Canadian whiskey, so I mean,
Yeah.
that's the deal. Awesome. Well, this is nice. You got
Yeah,
the
fireplace.
I love the little doggy pads. Those are
Yeah.
perfect. We have those.
He's a
also.
scratcher.
Ah,
He's a
So,
chunk. Yep.
yeah, so, yeah, these came great with the JBL sound system. It's got the subwoofer and the whole thing, and and we
Nice.
hardly ever use it, but yeah.
Very cool. All
Should
right.
go show her the
Onto
bedroom.
the bedroom.
Off to the
And his
bedroom.
favorite part.
This is our
Yeah.
one like you have.
yes. Oh,
It's a little smaller, but
a little smaller. Yeah. So we have. This is a holy cow. Holy cow.
Yeah.
yeah,
Holy cow.
holy cow.
Holy cow map. And we have one that's bigger in the camp store that
Right.
people can pin where they're from, but you pin where you go.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
and you have to
awesome.
spend at least one night in the rig there
Okay, that
to
makes
get on the.
sense. Yep.
So you can't just pin it. And then the green ones are national parks
Oh, okay.
that we've stayed at.
Nice.
So
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right, Sage, go show her the room. You just stay.
so this is the master suite.
Nice. I love the doggy steps.
Yeah, and yeah, because our dogs have short legs.
Yep.
And
Definitely not.
and there she
short.
goes.
Ah, Zadie.
Right on cue.
And they never go over the edge. They know where to stop.
know.
So
Very nice.
yeah, and this came with a king, and we put our Serta queen from the house in here, and it gave us an extra. Yeah, it gave us about 6 extra inches
It's very nice.
on.
Little shelves up there with the plugs and just close by. That's nice.
Yeah, that's
Love that.
standard,
Okay.
and they're the exact width of most CPAP machines.
Oh,
We don't need one, but that's why
is-
they went with this.
that is not something I've had to think about yet.
Well, and you know, I would
may
have
in the future.
never thought about it. But when they designed the Montanas, they always do a focus group with the Montana Owner Club, and they're the ones that suggest stuff like this and the USBs and
Very
you know.
nice. I love the little built-in dresser.
Yeah, it's very nice.
like that.
And then we added this.
Yeah, we found this at Kohl's.
Yeah.
The match is almost perfect. I
Yeah.
would never have known.
Yeah, and then more
storage.
closet space, and then the thing that sold me, she wanted the front living. This bathroom is what
It
got
looks
me.
really big.
Yeah, go back there and you can
You
check.
got a huge closet. Can I open?
Yeah,
Sure. It's
my side's cleaner.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty clean.
Not
You
really.
got your distillery bags back down there
I
because
did because they're going to be good Christmas bags.
yes, yeah.
So-
So you guys just did the bourbon tour, part of it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we did
That's
little,
so
4
cool.
of them.
yeah. We did 4 tours, but
Is that an
Tasted-
automatic light?
Yes.
yes,
Oh,
This
so
one comes
nice.
up. Yep. So
and we have night lights that are built in. They came from the
Oh, and
factory.
steps and stuff?
Yeah,
Yes,
which is
okay.
really nice because when the dogs need to go out,
Yeah.
as soon as they hit this step, that light turns on. And so, anyway,
hey, leave her alone. She's got to go in the bathroom.
I'll let
She's like,
Patrick go in there.
Nice. That's a huge shower
Yeah,
Sorry.
coming in, Patrick.
we love that.
Yeah, he's got to get through with the dog steps.
Yeah, I love the his and her sinks. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like these, but I love them.
I think I like them too.
I love them. And they don't move, and they're nice. What the bonus of this is now it's not sunk into the cat, so you have
space.
all that space under there. Yeah,
Got more storage.
yep.
Nice medicine cabinet. More storage.
Don't open you.
I'm not opening.
Okay, just the two drawers that pull out. Those are underwear.
Oh, okay, I won't look at your.
Yeah, we learned that we weren't using any of this, and so we thought, well, that's a good spot for
Nice.
soft closed toilet seat.
Oh, so close. Let's see. Oh, I didn't go up far enough.
Yeah,
It
there you
is. Look at that. So no slamming in the middle.
go. No slamming.
Nice.
Whoop.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. I just.
Is that something you added?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very cool.
Yep. We got our little fans. We got an air.
But all the
conditioner.
cabinets, and I didn't understand this, because every cabinet door in this entire rig is soft close. But the 2 toilet seats weren't. So we upgraded. We upgraded to
Well, we had it
residential.
in the trailer, the travel trailer.
Yeah, we had
so-
the soft
So
close.
what? How many campers, RVs, trailers have you had before this one?
This is
one.
Just one.
this is our second.
This is
This
our
is your second. All right. And what did you have before?
A Keystone Passport
Is-
3890
Oh, so
RL.
similar size.
Yeah.
It was a travel
It was
trailer.
28. It was
No, it was-
28 feet.
Oh,
So it's
20
12.
okay.
This was
33 feet from the hitch to the back,
Okay.
So this is
but it was
9 feet
a
wide.
travel trailer. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This
So
is 41 feet.
What do you love about this one over that one and miss about that one?
I love everything about this one.
The thing that I miss is that we had a window in the back. So when we backed up to the ocean or to the mountains, we could see that.
So now you just have the transit.
So now
there.
we have that big window in the front, which would kind of do the same, but depends on where you're parked.
Yeah.
See, I always think in my other videos, these windows are so funny to me because, like, you can't see your head. You can't see. You could like,
But
do
you
a little
can't.
peep show.
You cannot see into the window.
Well, and they're
unless
tinted
it's-
on the outside,
Oh,
so
okay, so
you
that
can't
doesn't
see
work.
in.
Unless it's at night and you've got the light on, then they can see in.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
most of the time when you're
This is
staying-
so high, nobody can see in
Right.
that.
But if you're across
From a high camper.
from a high
yeah.
camper,
Yeah.
and you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
I've done that twice. Like, oh,
Very
gosh.
But what I do like about these two side windows is that they open, and this one opens. So, like the other night when it got nice and cool here, you can open these 3 windows and you get a wonderful
Very good
breeze through here.
breeze. Very nice. I
So,
think Sadie loves it.
Yeah, oh, Sadie, as long as you're petting her, she
Yeah.
doesn't know what's going on.
yeah, the comparison between, well, one was a travel trailer, one's a fifth wheel. I like all the space we have in this.
Yeah,
I
our
like the
bedroom was
fact
very-
that there's only one door. We had 2 doors on the other one,
See, I like that.
Yeah.
and
Personal preference.
the storage.
Oh,
It-
there's
and this
yeah,
is
this camera has a lot of storage for
Yeah.
sure.
well, you haven't seen the basement yet.
Yeah.
This has a full-on basement. So
Well. Yeah. Not. I mean, you can't get in it. It's just storage, right? That's what you mean by basement.
yeah, you can't.
Okay.
You could.
I'm like,
you could get.
You
in
could
there.
put you.
Indiana basement maybe means something different.
You could crawl in it.
Well, that's what they call it. They call it the
Okay,
basement.
they call it basement. Got it.
Yeah, we don't
Well,
have.
I mean, I really love it. So, what's your favorite thing about this camper?
My favorite thing
Alright.
is it's so much easier to tow than a travel trailer,
Okay.
and it's so much easier to set up and pack up. So I guess the technical side of it,
Okay.
everything is better about this
Well, we're not even talking about technical stuff today.
than the big window in the front.
I love the front living.
I lo-
I know you said the
that's-
TV in the front.
Well,
living
that's what
and
I
everything.
wanted was the front living, and I got it.
Yeah, it is like last night when we had the storm roll through here, and the water hits the front cap and comes down that big front window. It's really cool.
it's like
It's
a
like being at the
waterfall?
beach.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Yep.
yeah,
See, that's the kind of stuff you don't know until you live it.
Right.
Live it.
yeah.
Most
That's-
people out here haven't been to the beach.
Yeah.
So, or I mean, I guess you guys have beaches at the
Lake.
lakes, but not the ocean.
Not the ocean. No,
Yeah.
it's definitely different.
Yes.
Well, very cool.
And my absolute favorite thing about this is the space. That I could be back here watching a baseball game, and she could do crafts up front, or whatever. If she wants to go to bed early, and I'm watching TV up there, it doesn't bother her back here.
Right.
So I do like the fact that there's, because we live in it, there's enough separation to where
Right.
we can have our spaces.
Yeah.
And you can,
Because
like we have the grandkids over, I could be in the kitchen, cooking pancakes, and they could be up in the living room, watching
Yeah.
whatever they watch. And then there's plenty of room for people to,
Yeah.
sit. And because in our group of campers, our little glamping club, there's 6 of us, and we always go out together, and our trailer tends to be the place where we gather.
Oh, okay.
And so
And I love
we have the little sign up there that says drinks for 8, dinner for 6, sleeps
I saw
2.
that. I saw that.
That's kind of our thing,
That's like,
we don't want
it's time
people
for you
to
go.
Yep.
yeah
You go now.
yeah, you've had your drinks, you've had your meal now. But I guess overall that would be the space. And I didn't want a 41 footer. The fifth wheel that we were looking at was 37 and a half. And then she fell in love with this, and we were like,
Well,
we're getting a 41 footer.
yep. I definitely can relate because 19 feet gives you no privacy or
Yeah.
separation
No,
whatsoever.
not at all. That's
Yeah.
just like,
I could go into the little wet bath
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's about it.
Well, and I'm an early riser, so I'll get up at 7, and she might want to sleep in, especially like we're on vacation. So she'll want to sleep in, so I could go out there, edit videos, and whatever, catch up
Right.
on my morning emails, and it doesn't bother her. And we, the door closes, so
Well,
Yeah.
very cool. Thank you for letting me
You're welcome.
tour your
into
home.
our mobile crib.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys are my first Campground Cribs episode. I was supposed to do on last weekend, but running a campground, things come up. So
Yeah.
Patty from Travels with Delaney filled in for me, and she did that one for me. So you guys are my first official.
And you never
Campground Cribs.
you never forget your first.
You don't ever forget. So thank you again.
You're so
And
welcome.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay at Happy Acres.
We are loving it here.
Love you
Good.
guys.
So don't just camp.
Camp happy.